Peace, 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 family. Peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. So, power of the ancestors come through. Divine healing, divine tranquility, divine vitality, divine discernment, allowing us to stay in our purest frequencies, keeping us in a frequency of peace, calmness, so that we can be silent enough to listen to spirit, to listen to our inner knowings and what is true to self. May you remove any evil eye frequencies off the energy grids from being projected upon us as we stay aligned in our soul missions and serve purposes, evolving in our talents, gifts, and abilities for the nations and nations to come. Ashe, Atsi, Washuk, Namaste, Kabbalah Ra, Hurrah. Okay, Soul Tribe family. So, this one, we're going to start from the top. It's a few of them I'm going to put on here. And we're going to take it from the top. The Marine Kingdom. Mermaid spirits in the vibrations, frequencies, and energies. So, we're going to start with leeches. Because they're on the energy grids heavily, especially with certain Reiki healers that are doing energy healing and yet still harnessing and harvesting beautiful souls' energy. The leech sensation and how the ancestors are specifically talking about this is still the butterfly sensation. They use that as a trickster energy tactic. That butterfly sensation you feel as if you think it's magic. This is a trickster energy that's harnessing and harvesting your energy at the same time that you're feeling this. So, with the butterfly and tingly sensation, remember it's leeches, so they're sucking. And it's like ants crawling all over you because it's like a electromagnetic pulse that's being given out as they're harnessing and harvesting your energy, and the trickster energy making you feel butterflies. What this is in your whole aura field. And this is for somebody specifically. After you feel this, you feel energized. Though, as soon as you have a low vibrational thought pattern, this is how they manipulate. Then they harness to harvest your energy as if it's you in your thought patterns that's doing this. So, that's deep when we're talking about the leeches. The squids do this as well. The octopus. And this is just at the low vibrational state when we're talking about this. It's the low frequencies of the false prophets. So, now we're going to talk about the octopus. The octopus, the tightness in your shoulders, in your neck, as if it doesn't want you to speak. Clever tactic that they use when they're calling on the marine spirits to do hush spells and rituals. Like I said, guys, they puppets. Since they puppets, and then they didn't want to align to the pure frequencies of what's really going on out here, it allows them to stand out the most, so that we can talk about these things, so that beautiful souls don't go down these rabbit holes and portals. See, they've already been possessed by these energies. And since we removed those projected illusions, was pretty much want to project parasites on you, project beauty spells or overeating, to project parasites on you, pretty much. Back to the basics. Back to the basics. And like I said, this ain't in their rule books, because ain't no purity. And the fact that it's divine honors, guys, to talk about these things and align to the truths of what really is going on out here in these ethers, in the spirit realm, and in the physical, as well as the mental. Because It's a lot of distractions, a lot of illusions. Just let me put that just like that. The conscious versus the spiritual. What? Your spiritual is your spiritual. It is your consciousness. See, like I said, nothing divide and separate, nothing for them to conquer. And yet, that makes it still a distraction. We are to be aware of when things come around our television. It's your own channel. But I scrolled and doing some stuff on my YouTube channel and seen content that said conscious versus spiritual. I started to hit it, but Spirit said don't even hit it. Because they both go together. You can't have spirituality without your consciousness. But I get it. I get it. There's so many levels of consciousness out here. So many levels. Because there's so many universes. So, and then not only that, but it's binding. These, like I said, these distractions can bind you and have you in the thought patterns of what they're talking about now. You done created this in your world and wondering why you confused. We got to tap into our own authentic frequencies. This allows you to see it for how you see it and feel it how you feel it. Though, with that being said, baby, still being the student in this big old universe, still being the Haru in this big old universe full of things to evolve in, full of things to expand in, at a much divine higher frequency. So we are not to get distracted. Back to the octopus though. Tacticals, it's called tacticals. Something like Ashe. So the tacticals, like in the suction cups, it's tightening of the neck or on your crown. You're feeling headaches or migraines from the octopus marine spirits and how they work. You feeling love all day, every day. Ain't no way how the left field you get a headache. You already know you're healthy. How left field you just get a headache out of nowhere? It be the programs for me. Oh, I caught a headache. I need to eat something. Program. Cause who said you hungry? If spirit didn't tell you to eat, what else would say eat something? Like I said, earthly plane, million, billion, trillion-year-old earthly plane that we on, baby. Who told you it was time to eat? Just something to ponder. That's why you're here more now than ever. When you detox, when you fast, you heal, you reset your taste buds, you reset a lot of things. And when you reset, you can remove a blockage that's keeping you away from activating a 144,000 DNA strand somewhere laying dormant that's ready to be activated. Of course, they weren't going to put this in your science book. But to give you Nikola Tesla, Mr. Musk, they'll give you all the sororities and cults. They'll give you what they learned, what they chopped and screwed. Because it's that main M word, manipulation. So we do a few topics about the Marine Kingdom, and now we're gonna get to this clever how they sitting in this power like this. Clever. If you ever paid attention to why certain prophets, false prophets, ephos, babas, psychic medium beacons of light. The masculine attracts more women, and the feminine attracts more masculine. And the energy that they're in, easier to manipulate. Easier to manipulate. So with that being said, with the masculine and the feminine wanting to be divine masculine and divine feminine and not doing the work, when they're doing healing rituals, ceremonies, and seances, they're tapping into the innocence. So, with that being said, listen to me carefully now, y'all. They're tapping into the innocence to see what you have not healed. What you have not healed, whether you've been raped, molested, taken advantage of, it is time to heal. No longer are we to take these things with us to our graves. We watching our elders still hold these secrets. Look at them. Lay up and watch MASH, Matlock all day. Still carrying a thought pattern of what happened to them when they were 7, 9, 11, 13. They in their 70s, 80s, 90s. Y'all, come on now. They latch on to the wounds of the child, the inner child, the innocence, that essence. And once they've done that, then whatever entity, whatever low vibration, frequency, and energy that they're summoning and channeling, they let that come in. And then you're just begging them for services. Who? Oh, well, peekaboo. It's the fact that they'll sit and lurk all on your channel and your page and act like you don't see. For someone, you don't have to say you a high priestess for them to know you a high priestess, baby. And then not only that, to have you get in your masculine? Do you know what lies behind my masculine as a divine feminine, baby? No, absolutely not. Why? They don't know? How can you know anything about a high priestess? Standing in her truths, her soul mission and her soul purpose, how could you possibly know? And being possessed, ain't no way. Ain't no way you know. And you sitting in a projected illusion and programmed to project them. You ready to talk about it? And certain masculines that'll cloak themselves in feminine energy. Like I said, they have to have something to latch on to. Or there'll be a thought pattern. You know, they'll have a fake argument with you. And then tell you no quarrels, no negativity, no beef. And then this is how you open yourself up to that energy. So the power of not responding. Observe. You gotta respond. There's so much healing in that. You see the energy for what it is and leave it be. Ooh, how they hurt when they know you ain't paying them no mind. How you gonna be possessed and want to speak low vibrational about somebody that's here aligned in their soul mission and soul purpose, to be a hater, to talk low vibrational? No. Oh no, we ain't come here for that. We came here to speak our truth stuff. And the only reason I keep talking about this is because certain ones are still at it. It's a program. Now, like I said before, a lot of my content, not saying that all Babas, Ifas, psychic medium, beacons of light are of darkness or of negative energy. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm talking about the clever tactics that they do to bind beautiful souls. Ain't no different than telling you conscious versus spiritual. That's like binding your mind to minimize yourself. It's all as one. No verses. Oh. No. Excuse me, want to make that noise. My old soul come out. No, you lying. The truth ain't it. Your truth, though. Your truth. Especially when we're talking about so many levels of consciousness. Their truths. I really wanted to get on here and talk about this, guys. It's going to be a short content, though I wanted to talk about this and dive into the depths of it so beautiful souls can really understand why going within so that you don't go without. It's of grave importance that you do it yourself. Doing it yourself. Oh, do you know how much you activate more on your own by doing it? Oh, if you're aligned or being spirit led to align to Soul Tribe family to do so, yes, do so. Other than that, That's why I get certain channels. We talk about it now more than ever. Meditating, going within, you're breathing. Breathe. And as you're breathing, be aware of what thought patterns are right there. How do they make you feel? If you don't like that thought pattern, why am I feeling this thought pattern? And talk to soul. Talk to your soul. How do I remove this thought pattern? It doesn't make me feel good. I want to heal this. I don't want to feel it anymore. And if it's being projected on me, may it be released and never to return to my vessel ever again. Like speaking these things. Remember our word, the power of the tongue. 1717. The power of the tongue plays grave importance. And then your thought patterns. If you've mastered your thought patterns and emotions, you'll be the one talking in there. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm going to do it. This is when I'm going to do it. It won't be, no, I'm not going to do it like that because somebody going to have something to say. It's going to be like this or whatever. It won't be no more of that. It'll be gone, completely diminished. So divine honors to the gods and goddesses, priests, priestesses, activating these DNA genes within the vessel and the ones that are ready to activate them, that are no more lying dormant because they right there looking you in your face as you look in the mirror. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to put these two together. Got a phone call. I'm gonna do it to where just decline the phone calls, because that'd be another thing. When you're channeling and you have messages coming through to give to the collective, energy's gonna want to come in and interrupt, though, to keep your frequency at the frequency that it is. That's divine as well, because, yeah. And why you didn't pick up the phone? Baby. No, you better pick up that phone. I know you lying. If I'm doing something that involves my soul mission, a soul purpose, aligning to the collective to give them a divine message, baby, I'm not gonna pick up that phone. I'm doing something a little more important at the moment. So I'll absolutely, if Spirit says call back, I'll definitely call back. But when we're talking about these things, just being aware of the energies and how you feel too. That plays grave importance, how you feel. Like they're getting weak too. Now that's coming through. They're getting very weak. Some of them is just ain't nothing. It's just weak, period. Because all this unnecessary stuff they doing. especially when, we're going to say this and leave it right there. You took the bait, and then with you taking the bait, you didn't give them what they asked for, because 9 times out of 10, the energies be wanting light. They be wanting some purity. They be wanting something that's going to help them ignite their low vibrational powers. So, if you're not giving them that, where do you think they're going to get some from? Even if there's none there. Just tearing them up, y'all. Like I said, they out here looking like zombies. You're saying you're a healer and you look like a zombie. Something's very wrong with that. Or you're saying you're a healer or a truth seeker or a truth speaker, and you out here looking like a whole zombie. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. Like, So yeah, I just wanted to get on here for a couple more minutes and talk about putting this content together. Because we're all magicians. We're all alchemists. It's just us activating that, healing that, igniting that more and more. Plays grave importance. So with that being said, Soul Tribe family, always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. And like I said at the end, we wouldn't be here if our ancestors didn't get the downloads and visions of what was to come. And for them and their spirits and their soul mission and soul purpose for listening, saying to cease, stop, keep reproducing. And in that, yet, here we are. So with that being said, yes, they flow within, always have. That's deep too. That's for someone specifically too. Oh, I miss my grandma. I miss my auntie. When they look in the mirror, did you realize, haven't you noticed when a family member passes away, you get people, ooh, why you look just like TT. Ding, 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 ding. Cheekbones go up a little bit more, just like your auntie or your uncle, or you know what I'm saying? They flow within. 444. So that's divine to know that too, guys. They ain't gonna tell you. They ain't gonna put that in no history book. They ain't gonna put that in no science book. That's why there is a funeral, to distract and distort the people from the divine culture and heritage. The true way. The pure way. The sacred way. Like I said, beautiful souls, peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Atsi, Ashuk, Ashe, Namaste, Kabbalah Ra, Ra. Peace.